Alrighty. Um, I haven't done a prediction video in a while. Man, yeah, well, I'm going to do a prediction video. Pretty much in this video, I'm going to talk about Raw also and talk about pretty much SummerSlam coming up. Yeah, this looks pretty interesting pretty interesting pay-per-view. I have to give the WWE credit. They build it up well in a month. Um, Saying that, Raw was good. Raw had a lot of promos. The wrestling wasn't great, but pretty much I'm going to talk about the matches. Pretty much like the big segments, like the Brock Lesnar and John Cena segment, all that stuff later on, part of the predictions for their matches. But right now, I have to say SummerSlam looks pretty interesting. Looks more interesting than last year's. Don't get me wrong, last year's SummerSlam wasn't that all that great. Wasn't interesting, wasn't nothing hot going on. But this year looks like they got something planned. But overall, I'm going to talk about the matches that I'm looking forward to, or least looking forward to on SummerSlam this year. Alberto Del Rio versus Christian. All I have to say, the build up for this has been, could have been better, could have been better. I'm not too fond of Alberto Del Rio character and Christian. Oh my God, Christian is getting no reaction. Love, he's getting no reaction. I have never seen this in Christian career. His career is coming to an end too. Do I think he deserves the belt? He does, because he got fucked over by Randy Orton 2011. That was his time. That was his time, and WWE really fucked over with Christian. Do I think Alberto Del Rio deserves to hold the belt again? No. It's time to drop him. He ain't getting no reaction. They kind of, made him turn heel on Ricardo Rodriguez, which I don't know why, because Ricardo was the only guy helping him get heat, and it's like, but Ricardo Alberto whooped the shit out of him, but still, why? Why Ricardo? You need Ricardo, man. That's how you get over. Christian, overall, I'm not too psyched for this. Not at all. My prediction, I hope Christian wins. But then again, Alberto Del Rio could win too, because they kept the belt on him again. So they got nobody else they trust. But I'll give it to Christian. I think he deserves it. Moving on. This match belongs on the show. This belongs on a pre-show. This belongs on the show. Dean Ambrose versus Rob Van Dam, and these guys are gonna tear the house down, I believe. And this is the kickoff show, so this is really good. Nah, I don't know why Rob Van Dam's on a fucking kickoff show. He should be on the fucking show, but that's my opinion. No, screw that. I'm sorry. This should be on the card. This should be on the pre-show. Matter of fact, yeah, this should be on a pre-show. I'm going to talk about this now, and I'll get back to Dean Ambrose and Rob Van Dam, because this is going to be quick, y'all. What the fuck are they doing with Dolph Ziggler? I mean, the guy was world champion. He had the biggest pop, probably, on a cash-in since I don't know when. The fans love him. I mean, he was over. You took the title off of him. Why? There's some heat backstage, but now they're killing all Ziggler momentum and heat. And I hope they don't put Kaitlyn with Ziggler, because I don't want to see this bullshit. I really don't. I don't even think they deserve the match. Really, matter of fact, this match doesn't even need to be on the card. It should have been on a Raw show. Ziggler should have been off the Raw show. Or you have Biggie Langston versus Ziggler in a four-way match with Dean Ambrose and Rob Van Dam. I mean, WWE has to really start thinking outside the box. If they want to add all these feuds on the one show, you intertwine them into a match where it's just and Kaitlyn and AJ and Ziggler doesn't even need to be in this show. I mean, he doesn't need to be in this match, really, to be quite honest with you. Like I said, This match, not looking forward to it. Money's on Kaitlyn and Ziggler. Money's on Dean Ambrose, but you know, this should have been on the card. This could have been the making of a. This is gonna be a show stealer. Watch it. Watch it. It's gonna be a show stealer. This match, I'm looking forward to. Cody Rhodes versus Damien Sandow. Sandow is probably one of them. Ever since his debut, I have loved his character. I'm happy he's Mr. Money in the Bank. I'm happy that he's finally getting his match. I'm happy that these guys are finally on cards now because lately they've been on kick shows. I mean, the kickoff of the SummerSlam and all that shit. I mean, I be hating that, and I'm happy for Cody Rhodes. Really am. I wish sometimes I kind of wish he won the Money in the Bank, but then again, Damien Sandow, he's kind of over. He's a good heel. He deserves it. Cody Rhodes should save his mustache off. It still makes him look like a villain. But I digress. Yeah. Looking forward to this match. The build up for it has been okay. I've seen better. They could have did more with these guys, but they had them on Raw and SmackDown, so they had two shows to really build this up. But nobody watched SmackDown now, so. Well, overall, yeah, I'm looking forward to this match. Winner, Sandow. Sandow's been losing because Sandow's been really losing, so it's the winner's going to Sandow. So yeah, this match. Yeah, this is hard to predict. This is where the shit gets real because it's hard to predict now. Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk. Let me say off the bat, Punk and Lesnar build up has been amazing. I've watched it. It's been really good. I like that build up. Last week, Brock told Paul say something stupid. I was rolling. That was funny. Brock has a sense of humor, but the build up has been amazing. Finally this week, Punk got Lesnar, got Lesnar, got the Heyman guys. I think that's okay. But that kind of it shows me that either Lesnar's going to win or Punk's going to, I think Lesnar's going to win. I don't know if WWE done another deal with Lesnar because he's already done 3 pay-per-views already this year. 2 pay-per-views, as a matter of fact, he'll be doing 2 since he counts SummerSlam, and his 3rd one will be WrestleMania. So I don't know. I wish Brock was full time because he could help the show, really help the show. I think this is going to be a good match. Fans are looking forward to it. I think Punk could get the best out of Brock, and Brock could get the best out of Punk. And I think this is going to be Punk can make this shit a 5-star if he wanted to. I hope it does. But Brock Lesnar is a beast. He really is. I love his character. I always thought it'd be nice to have Brock Lesnar back, but man, it is. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Build up has been amazing. Just great story behind it, and I'm loving it. So can't wait for this match. My prediction is on Brock Lesnar. So yeah, that's it. Now this one, I believe I really gave crap to this one. I really did. But the build up for it has been amazing. It really has been the past 2 weeks been really quite interesting. Man, it's time. It's time for Daniel Bryan to get the strap. He's over us now. He's the overest guy right now. The promo between John Cena and Daniel Bryan was really good on Monday. I have to give my credit where credit is due. John Cena said some stuff, but Daniel Bryan stole the show. I don't care what nobody says. This other guy, Sean's View, can keep on sucking John Cena's nuts all day and all night. Fucking Daniel Bryan owned John Cena. He owned his ass. Said everything that wrestling fans have been saying for years about him, and said it to the point where I think it got to Cena. I think it really got to him. And Triple H came out like looking back and forth, smiling, knowing the shit that got real. Now Daniel Bryan is a G. He used Japanese reference, talking about it's a custom for Japanese wrestlers to slap each other to get pumped up for a wrestling match. I wish I could slap you, Cena, but you're not a wrestler. I was like, whoa. I was like, yeah. About damn time. I was like, wow. I was amazed. And Cena slapped him. Dan Bryan said, you don't deserve it. I was like, God damn. I was like, wow, Daniel Bryan. There you go. This promo of his was the best promo of this year. I swear for God. Cena had his little 2 cents to say, but it was a good promo. I just thought it was the same old, but it was still a good promo. But still, Daniel Bryan got the last word in, and he said what he needed to say, and it got to Cena. Hell, I think it got to him because when Triple H came out and said, "Are you all right? You all right?" Cena shrugged his shoulder and just said, "Get off of me." And Triple H looked at Daniel Bryan. He looked back at Daniel Bryan and smiled. And looked at Triple H and he said, he looked at Daniel Bryan. I like your aggression. Just funny stuff. And Miz, he got some stuff to say too, but I'm not gonna get into it with the Miz. I have to say this build up to SummerSlam has been really good. A lot of people are saying this is the WrestleMania they wanted. Yeah, pretty much, because WrestleMania this year fucking sucked. We didn't get the match we wanted. We got the matches that they thought we want. We didn't want Rock Cena 2. If we wanted it, we wanted it in a different form, like I did with Austin and Rock did. You turned Austin heel, which was something new. And 3, Rock went back to being a heel, but fans liked it because fans love The Rock as a heel. It's just it's something fresh. Daniel Bryan versus John Cena. Even though we've seen this match, I think a year ago, but Daniel Bryan's a different person, different character now. He's more over than he was a year ago, I believe. So kudos to Daniel Bryan. He's on point. He's doing his thing right now. I can't wait for SummerSlam. This is a pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. It's worth buying. If you buy it, I think WWE gonna start doing more stuff like it, and I prefer it because it's interesting. It's not the best, but it's something different. Where I give WWE credit for doing something different. I think it's time to give Daniel Bryan the strap. He deserves it. So Orton and Daniel Bryan can feud. Hopefully Orton cash it in on Daniel Bryan the following night, not SummerSlam, because if they keep cashing in on SummerSlam, it won't be good. Hopefully he gets the belt back. But because if they do that, they gotta get the belt right back to Daniel Bryan. They can't just do that. They can't do what they did with Christian, because that's fucked up. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I'm impressed with this. Also, I want to talk about Sheamus. I feel bad for Sheamus. What happened to him? I think his injury was a blessing in disguise. What I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still listening to this video, is Sheamus' character was fucking stale as fuck. His character was boring as fuck. People didn't give a fuck about Sheamus. If somebody said, he was getting no reaction. Pretty much, he was just in limbo, la la land. They didn't know what to do with his character. Him and Ryback, they fucked them characters up. Do I think it's a bad thing? He got injury. I think it's a good thing because they got so much stuff going on. I don't even think Sheamus was gonna make the card anyway. So yeah. Plus he got a job there. It's not like they firing him, so he's good. 6 months, I think it will do him rest. It gives us a break for fans from Sheamus, even though the past few months he hasn't said that much, but just give us a break. They were going with the whole Orton and Sheamus route earlier this year. Glad they didn't. I think fans would shit on that match too. Overall, I have to give my my props to WWE for making a good SummerSlam pay-per-view. Actually, an interesting pay-per-view this year. I can't wait for the Daniel Bryan John Cena match. Even though Triple H was referee, we all know how that turned out with Punk. Then Kevin Nash came back. If Kevin Nash comes back and power bombs Daniel Bryan, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. Well, if he does it to Cena, I like it, but I'm fucking done with wrestling. Let's hope not. And let's hope they don't do a match with Daniel Bryan and Triple H. But I think Triple H is gonna sit back home. I think he's gonna take a break from wrestling right now. But overall, I can't wait for this pay-per-view. My thoughts on SummerSlam right now. If it's worth to watch, it's worth to buy. But most of y'all who's gonna stream it, because I could be wrong. WWE has fooled us once before, and they'll do it again. But this SummerSlam looks pretty interesting, y'all. Like, subscribe. Make sure like and subscribe. And if Daniel Bryan, like I said, if Daniel Bryan wins the championship, you might see me do Raw reviews again. TNA, yeah. TNA needs to be done with Ace and A, especially after that shit they did last night. But that's another video for another time. Alright, so yeah, that's it. And like and subscribe, and peace.